Claudia Viviana, hello.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, very good. And tonight, we are going to start with our agenda. What we are going to do is to start checking some conditional sentences. Remember that last class, we were working with conditional type 1, type 2. In the previous class, we worked with conditional 0. And tonight, we are going to make a review. We are going to check conditional 0, 1, 2. We are going to practice to do some exercises. And at the end of the class, so 15 minutes before finishing the class, we are going to explain about the collaborative project because you need to continue working with the last part. And the deadline to do the last part of the project is until next week. Maximum time is gonna be Monday. Okay? Ready? So if you have questions about the collaborative project, keep that questions on your mind. And at the end, yes, around 8:15, we are going to stop the class. We are going to stop the exercises in order to remind what you have to do and to answer your questions. Okay? Very good. So let's start with the zero conditional sentence. Remember, be concentrated in order to participate, right? So the zero conditional sentence, remember, there are things that are always true and facts. We say that in order to express this conditional sentence, you need to use present and present tense. First of all, to mention if, ¿no? Because if is the condition, ¿no? Vamos a decir sí, pues tenemos que expresar el if. Present tense, and in the second part of the conditional is present tense. And remember, those are logical conditional sentences, real conditional sentences. And here you have an example. If you heat water, it boils, ¿no? ¿Qué pasa si calentamos el agua? Pues sencillamente se está hierve. If you heat water, it boils. Heat is in present and boils is in present. And this is the first conditional sentence. Remember, keep on your mind if, present, and present to express logical, real situations. Then we have the other conditional, which is the first conditional sentence. What is used the first conditional? Is when you want to express real or possible situations in the present or the future. Based on the present, you predict or you have an expectation about the future. For example, if it rains, future tense, I will get wet. No, I will get wet if it rains. Hello, we have another participant today, Lady Liliana Larcón. Good evening, Lady Liliana. Very good. So we have here two examples. When you have the present and then the future. If it rains, I will get wet. If it rains, I am going to get wet. I will get wet or I am going to get wet. No, future tense. Here you have future I will and here I am going to get. Okay, very good. And then we have present tense and we have will, future will with the bare infinitive. Or you have the future going to. You are maybe familiar with these future tenses. Will, I will get married, I will have children, or going to, that is for planning. I am going to go out, I am going to the restaurant, okay? And those are the future tenses. So it's a combination of both present and future, okay? And that is the conditional type 1. Remember, keep on mind. The other conditional that we were working last class is the second conditional. This second conditional is to express unreal, remember, imaginary, impossible situations in the present or in the future, no? Imaginary situations, something that we use in order to express our dreams. Cuando queremos expresar nuestros sueños, nuestros deseos, lo que quisiéramos ser, pero que no lo somos, ahí es donde utilizamos esta segunda condicional. And you use past simple, remember, last class we say past simple, and in the second part, you have the modal would, no? Would or could, and the verb infinitive. Besides that, don't forget that the if sentence, o sea, la condición va con el pasado. If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house, for example. If I won the lottery, I would buy a car. If I won the lottery, I would travel around the world. Entonces, ahí estamos imaginándonos qué pasaría si estuviéramos en cualquier situación, como por ejemplo esta de ganarse la lotería, ¿no? That is a dream, something that is not gonna be very possible, ¿no? And those are the three conditional sentences, conditional 1, conditional 2, and conditional 3. Okay, 0, 1, and 2, sorry. 0, 1, and 2. Esas son las tres condicionales que hasta el momento usted ha venido trabajando en las clases, ¿no? En sus programas y en el curso hemos visto esas tres condicionales en grammar. 0 conditional, first conditional, and the second conditional. Okay? Do you have any question? Any participation or something to clarify? No? Hello, Carol, and hello, Amalfi Esperanza. Hello. Good evening. Okay. Very good. Osorio, do you have a question? Paula Andrea?
Buenas noches, profe. Es que me acabo de conectar, que acabé de terminar otra clase.
Ok, very good. Tranquila que aquí estamos tomando la lista, ¿ok? Very good.
Ok, sí, señora, acabo de entrar, que es que estaba en...
Andrea. Very good, excellent. So,
hello, teacher.
Hello, Jenny Martínez. Jenny Martínez.
Julia Caro.
That just, Julia Caro, yes. Ya tomé tu nota, preciosa, de que estás acá. Okay, very good. So, we are, ladies, we are checking the three conditional sentences. 0 conditional, remember, is the real conditional when you want to express real logical situations. The first conditional, based on the present, you predict the future, you plan your future with will or with going to. And the second conditional is when you imagine things, when you dream about something, when you wanted to do or to be something different, cuando queremos que algo sea como diferente, ¿no? And here you have past simple and would, okay? Very good, past simple and would or could. So, hello, Claudia Sanabria. Now, here we have a conditional sentence. And here, as
Hello,
you can
teacher.
see, is in present tense, no? If I go out tonight, if I go out tonight, no? You know what is go out, salir, no? What is the possible second part to complete this conditional sentence? What do you think is the appropriate? Here you have present tense. If I go out tonight, what is the best option? I will go to the cinema, I would have gone to the cinema, I go to the cinema, or I would go to the cinema. What is the best sentence to complete this conditional sentence? Please raise your hand, open your microphone to participate. Who wants to participate?
I will go to the cinema, teacher.
If I go out tonight, can you repeat, please?
I will go to the cinema.
Very good. The first option, yes? I will, yes? Future tense, yes? Because you have here present, como tenemos el presente, entonces la mejor opción in order to complete the conditional is will. If I go out tonight, I will go to the cinema. Okay? That is the best answer. Here there is another student that joined our class, Carlos Hernán Soler. Hello, Carlos. We are practicing conditional sentence, Carlos Hernán. Very good. Now, because here you have present, if I go out tonight, no es una condicional lógica, sino que con base en el presente vamos a predecir o a planear el futuro. With future tense, if I go out tonight, I will go to the cinema is the appropriate answer, okay? Second, now think about this second conditional sentence. Here we have the result. Aquí tenemos como el resultado. Entonces tenemos que buscar el if. John would have missed the train. Wait a minute, this is not a good example. This one. I will find a new job promptly. What is the if? I will find a new job promptly. Here you have future tense, ¿cierto? Ahí tenemos el futuro. Yo encontraré un nuevo trabajo prontamente. I will find a new job promptly. And what do you think is the if conditional? What can be the second part to complete the sentence? I will find a new job promptly. Who wants to participate? Is there any option? Parece que
Profe, no se ven las opciones.
Ah, ¿usted no la ve? Let me see. And here,
Yo solamente estaba viendo la del cinema.
ahora sí las puede ver las opciones de esta. ¿Las pueden ver, muchachos?
Yes.
Sí,
If I didn't have to go to school again, if I didn't, aquí tenemos pasado, ¿no? If I didn't have to go to school again, ¿ven las opciones? I will be on cloud 9, I would be on cloud 9, or I was on cloud 9. And here you have if, mire, y con este if tenemos pasado. If I didn't. Entonces, ¿cuál sería la segunda parte de esta condicional? Conditional 1, 2 o conditional 0. Si tenemos pasado, ¿qué condicional tenemos? 0, 1 o 2.
Second.
Second, very good. Second, Jessica Lorena. Entonces tenemos el pasado, ¿no? Conditional second. Entonces, ¿cómo la completamos? Con un modal, acuérdense. What is the appropriate, Luis?
I would be on cloud
9.
9.
Very good. Entonces, the second conditional is with the modal. Will? Past? No.
Would.
Would. Very good. The appropriate one is would. I would be on cloud 9. Very good. Next one. If I exercise every day, the sentence is in present or is in past? If I exercise every day. That is present or past tense. Este verbo exercise is in present or is in past?
Is in present.
Is in present. Very good. Exercise. Very good. And remember, you have feed as a fiddle. Aquí tenemos un idiom. Fit as a fiddle idiom means that someone is healthy and fit. Pues ahí tenemos un idiom that is fit as a fiddle. ¿Qué significa fit as a fiddle? Es un idiom that means someone is healthy and fit. Que alguien está saludable y en forma, ¿no? Eso es fit as a fiddle. If I exercise every day, what is the appropriate second part? I would be fit as a fiddle. I am fit as a fiddle. Or I will be fit as a fiddle.
I will be fit as a fiddle.
Very good. And remember, very good. Camila, very good. And remember to take a list. Mire, esta es una expresión, vocabulario nuevo para ustedes. Es un idiom. ¿Qué significa fit as a fiddle? To be healthy and fit. O sea, estar muy saludable y al mismo tiempo en forma. ¿Ok? Very good. That is fit as a fiddle. ¿Ok? Here you have present tense. Que si nos hacemos ejercicio, pues, ¿cómo vendrá el futuro? Will be fit as a fiddle. Seremos saludables y estaremos en forma. ¿Ok? Very good. Now, this other exercise. My parrot, here you have in the picture the parrot. Okay, you see the picture is a parrot. Will fly away. My parrot will fly away. What do you think is the if conditional to complete the sentence? The sentence here. My parrot will fly away. Se escapará. That is fly away. Volará. Lejos. Will.
If I had left the cage, ¿se dice cage?
Cage opened.
Cage open.
Luisa Camila, ese had left, eso es pasado perfecto. Y resulta que aquí tenemos
If
futuro.
I drive.
Presente.
Ok, Luisa Camila. Erika, who wants to participate?
Second, no sé.
If I left the gate open.
Cage. Very good. Cage,
Second.
jaula, ¿no? Jaula. So, if I leave the cage opened, ¿qué pasará? Si dejo la jaula abierta, my parrot will fly away. Very good. Based on the present, you think about the future. It's very important that you have clear these conditional sentences and besides, you identify them, okay? So now we are going to continue practicing. The idea is that everybody participate because everybody is able to do it. And besides that, if you don't have a microphone, please use the chat to write the answer, ¿ok? Vamos a utilizar el chat para escribir la respuesta. We have remembered, que ya recordamos los tres tipos de condicionales que hemos visto. Remember, present, future. If I leave the cage open, lo más lógico, pues claro, si dejo la jaula abierta, el loro se irá, volará, ¿no? My parrot will fly away. Remember the other conditional. Present and future. If I exercise every day, I will be fit as a fiddle. Si algo ahorita en el presente, pues con el tiempo futuro seré saludable y en forma. Present and future. Conditional type 1. Conditional type 2. If I didn't have to go to school, past tense, I would be on cloud 9. That is a imaginary situation. Conditional type 2. If I didn't have to go to school again, I would be on cloud 9. And the other conditional that we have is the conditional 0. Remember, the conditional 0 is the real logical situations, present and present. If you heat water, it boils, no? If you mix black and white, you get the gray color. Okay, black and white, mezclamos los colores, the black color with the gray, with the white color, so you obtain gray color. Yes, pues ¿qué color obtenemos? El gris, ¿no? Okay, very good. So now it's time. Some of you participated, but the idea is that now everybody is going to participate. I am going to call the list because I am checking the attendance. And remember, you're going to participate using your chat or the font. Okay? Don't worry. If you cannot use the chat, use the font, the microphone. If you don't have a microphone, use the chat. Okay? That's what you are going to do right now. So, let's start with this activity. We are going to continue with this other activity, interactive activity, to practice these conditional sentences. Right? Let me see. I am looking for the exercise that you are going to do. Wait a minute. Okay. With this exercise, we are going to check the first conditional sentence, okay? I am going to share with you. Okay, wait a minute. For this exercise, you are going to, now you tell me if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Very good.
Yes.
And let's start with Giovanni Pineda. I will buy a candy for you. Why is the second part to complete the conditional sentence?
I will get hungry.
What is it? I will buy a candy for you if. Remember that you need to look for if. En esta oración, precioso, no está el if. Entonces, como no está el if, debemos buscar la oración que tenga if. ¿Sí, Giovanni? ¿Me hago entender, precioso? Tenemos que buscar el if. Entonces, tenemos que unirlo con una frase que tenga if y que sea coherente. I will buy a candy for you.
If you will. No sé cómo se dice.
If you become
If you
well,
Very good. Behave es comportarse. Vayan tomando nota de vocabulario, preciosos. I will buy a candy for you if you behave well. Very good. Si te comportas bien. Como no está en esta oración el if, pues tenemos que buscar la frase con el if. Present and future. I will buy, future tense, and behave, present tense. Very good. Now, next one. You will lose weight. Cindy Joanna Marie. You have to look for if. Observe que en esa frase no tenemos la condición, hay que buscar el if. And, of course, the second part, coherence with this. You will lose weight. Cindy, do you have the answer?
If you do more physical exercise and eat less.
Very good. Congratulations. Very good, Cindy. And you drink less. Very good. Now we have the if. Ahora ya es lo contrario, ya tenemos la condición, if. Present tense. If we buy tickets, what do you think is the second part? Present. Remember, the second part is and the result. Ya tenemos el if. What is the result? Amalfi. Do you know? Amalfi Esperanza Pérez. Julia Caro Pulido.
We'll go to the park.
We'll go to tomorrow fight concert.
Very good. Who's talking? Can you tell me your name?
Amalfi Pérez.
Amalfi. Very good. Amalfi answers. Very good. If we
Que me
buy...
demoré un poquito porque estaba pensándolo.
Okay, don't worry, Amalfi. Yes, you have to think. Muy bien. Demórense, preciosos, no importa. But answers, good answers. Very good. Present tense. If we buy the tickets, we'll go to the Maroon 5 concert. Very good. Future tense. Present and future. Conditional one. Very good. Based on the present, we predict the future or we plan the future. If I study a lot, what is the second part?
They will pass the exam.
Very
good.
class.
Very good. Present tense and here future. They will pass the exam. Can you tell me your name, please?
Luisa Camila Carvajal, teacher.
Luisa. Anticipated. Camila Carvajal. Yes? Very good, Luisa.
Yes, teacher.
If I study a lot, present tense, the future, what will happen? They will pass the exam. Oh, wait a minute. It was a mistake. I don't know why. Very good. But it's okay. It's okay. Very good. Continue. If you clean your bedroom first, if you clean your bedroom first, the second part.
We'll
go to the park.
I will get angry.
Will get angry, quiere decir furioso. Pero si limpia tu cuarto.
We'll go to the park.
We'll go to the
park.
Very good. We'll go to the park. Very good. Continue. The other condition. If you don't practice, what do you think is the second part? Marcela, Carlos Hernán.
They will
I
You
pay
want
those sit-ups.
You weren't there.
Yes.
If you don't
you
practice,
don't want learn.
very good. What's your name?
Erika.
Erika Joana Navarrete. Very good. If you don't practice present tense, what happen in the future? Won't. Remember that won't is the negative will not. You won't learn. Very good. Next one. I will get drunk. Remember, drunk is emborracharse, ¿no? Me emborracharé. I will get drunk.
I drink a lot of beer.
Very
I
good.
drink a lot of beer.
Beer, very good. You pronounce beer. If I drink a lot of beer, beer is the appropriate pronunciation. What will happen? I will get drunk. Very good. Drinking and then drunk. He will get in shape. Remember, shape means good physical appearance. In shape means en forma. He will very good. If he does sit-ups. Sit-ups son las famosas.
Abdominales.
Muy bien, precioso. Abdominales. If he does sit-ups. Very good. Next one. I won't have money. I won't have money. Now you need to look for the if conditional. What is the if? Maybe
If I forget my work, I
what do you think? I won't have money.
If forget my wallet and
My
home.
wallet.
I forget my wallet at home.
Very good. Your pronunciation is good. But repeat again. I won't have money. Remember the pronunciation because we are practicing here pronunciation. And remember that you are planning and preparing your oral presentation. You say, if I forget, the pronunciation is forget. My wallet, here you have the picture of a wallet. Ahí ven la figura de wallet. At home. If I forget my wallet at home. Can you please repeat? Who wants to repeat the conditional with the appropriate pronunciation? With the appropriate pronunciation. Who wants to repeat? Maybe, okay, go ahead. Who's going to repeat the conditional? Cindy, maybe.
La imagen otra vez, profe.
Oh, very good.
I forget my wallet at home.
My wallet. Forget. Remember, forget. Forget means
If I
olvidar.
forget my wallet at home.
If I
Very good.
my wallet at home.
Very good. Next one. If you break your promise, if you break your promise, here you have present.
I will get angry.
Hungry.
I
I
will
will be
get.
Get angry.
No, my amor. Is if you break your promise, que si rompes tu promesa.
I will
If
get
I will get hungry.
very good.
I will
Break
get angry.
promise, I will get angry. Very good. If they study,
I will be the best in my class.
or maybe they will pass the exam.
They will pass the
Because here
exam.
you have they, como tenemos acá, por eso fue que nos quedó la anterior mal, ¿se acuerdan, preciosos? If they study, pues they queda
They
mejor.
will pass the exam.
Very good. I know. If I study, I will be the best in my class. If I study, I will. If they study, they will pass the exam. Okay? And the last one. She will need to save a lot.
If she wants to buy a new cell phone.
Excellent. Very good. And
Excellent.
congratulations for your pronunciation. Can you remind me your name? What is your name? The person that speak right now?
Profe, no, es Jenny, mi nombre es Jenny, pero el que estaba
Jenny Martínez.
participando en la clase, el que pronunció es mi hijo, que le gustaba estar apoyándome.
Remember that you are participating, Jenny. It's you, not your son, who is starting here. Welcome to your children, of course. But remember that you need to participate because you are the one that is learning, okay?
Sí, entre los dos lo pronunciamos.
Can we participate sometimes?
Okay, yes, you can participate sometimes, but not every time. And congratulations because you are here motivated to learn English. And what about this one? If I study a lot,
I will be the best in my
I
class.
will be the best in my class.
excellent pronunciation. Very good, ladies. You did a very good job. Very good. And now we are going to move to another activity. As you can see, we were practicing conditional what? 0, 1, or 2. What conditional we were practicing? Acabamos de practicar qué tipo de condicional. 0, 1, or 2.
No vemos, profe.
One teacher.
Want, porque estamos present and future. If I study, I will pass the exam. If I save money, I will buy a cell phone. Okay? You see, present and future. Estamos practicando ese tipo de condicional. Presente and futuro. Now, we are going to practice only second conditional sentences. The second conditional sentences are when you have past and the modal, remember, the modal would. Okay? So I am going to share with you this other exercise and remember, here, let's wait a minute. I am going to share my screen again. And here you have the unreal or impossible situations in the present. For these conditional sentences, remember, we have if, past tense, and in the second part, you have would or the modal could with one verb. If I studied harder, I would pass my exams. Imaginary situations. If I were you, I would study more. Okay, you are giving an advice. And remember, past and past. Con el if, we have past tense. And in the second part, we have would. Now, ladies and boys, we are going to complete the sentences and we are going to use the second conditional sentence. If, past tense, in the second part, would and could. So, how can we complete the first one? If people were to be in past tense, know so carefully, air wouldn't be in danger. What is the past tense of this verb? Carol, Paola, Julia.
Was, teacher? Was where?
Was or were?
Where?
Where?
The interference. It's Lady Alarcón, I guess.
No se escucha, profe.
Ya estamos escuchando, preciosa. Había una interferencia. Es Lady. La apagamos porque Lady parece que está por allá, sabiendo. Okay, very good. So, can you please read the first condition? Who wants to read the first conditional sentence? If people, remember that we are going to practice pronunciation. If people were not so carelessly, Earth wouldn't be in danger. Who wants to repeat the conditional sentence? Maybe Claudia? Claudia, would you like to repeat the conditional? Oh. Claudia, Paula, Andrea, Chugo. If people were not so careless, Earth wouldn't be in danger. Repeat. Who wants to repeat?
If people were not so careless, here would be in danger.
Earth wouldn't be in danger, okay? Earth wouldn't be in danger. Very good. Now, the second one, with the verb decrease. The conditional is in the second part. Mire, observe que the conditional is in the second part. The amount of waste, here decrease, conjugate the verb decrease, if people started, past tense, to buy reusable packages. What do you think is the verb here?
Decrease. Decrease al final de.
Observe que la condicional if está con el verbo en pasado en la segunda parte. Y entonces aquí, ¿qué nos hace falta? Mire, se nos cambió el orden. Tenemos pasado muy bien, de modo. So, what is the appropriate answer?
Más.
The amount of waste.
Más.
The modal. What is the modal?
¿Es más?
No entiendo.
Good.
What is the modal? Good. Muy bien. Good. Very good. The amount of waste would what? What is the verb? Would. The amount of waste would decrease. The pronunciation.
Decrease.
The amount of waste would decrease. Continue reading the sentence. If people started to buy reusable packages. If people started, no? If people started, the pronunciation is started to buy reusable packages. Who wants to read the complete conditional? ¿Quién quiere atreverse a leerla bien? Maybe Lady Liliana or Claudia or Paola, Jenny Martinez, Carlos Hernan. Do you want to read the complete? The amount of waste would decrease if people started to buy reusable packages.
The amount of waste will decrease if people started to buy reusable packages.
Reusable packages. Okay, that was okay. Muy bien. Only improve reusable packages. Very good. Many fish wouldn't die if factories with the verb stop. Dumping so many chemicals stopped. Okay, the pronunciation is stopped. Okay? Many fish wouldn't die if factories stop dumping so many chemicals into rivers and oceans. Okay? Who wants to repeat? Many fish wouldn't die if factories stop.
Many fish would
Go ahead. Many fish.
Many fish could die if factories stop.
Yes. Stop dumping. Stop dumping so many chemicals. Stop dumping so many chemicals into rivers and oceans. Finish. Okay, dumping means arrojar so many chemicals into rivers and oceans. Okay, now, number 4. If people, can you please conjugate the verb? More recycled paper, there wouldn't be so much waste. Can you read the sentence, please? The complete.
bought.
People bought more recycled paper, there wouldn't be so much waste.
Very good. Both. If
Both.
people bought more recycled. Very good. Now, number 5. If people really, remember the conditional, the verb is care. What is the tense? About the environment, they, with the verb, try to save it. If people really what?
Care.
Care. Regular verb. If people really cared about the environment, they what?
Try.
Right.
What is the auxiliary and the auxiliary?
Where?
Try.
No. What is the auxiliary? Past tense, if people really care. Very good. The modal is? They
Would.
Very good. They would?
Right.
Very good. They would try to save it. Very good. I invite the students who haven't participated to participate. Now, if Paul, the verb in past tense, more about the planet, he wouldn't waste so much water. What is the past tense?
Thought.
Can you read the complete sentence, please? If people what?
If Paul thought more about the planet, he would waste so much water.
He wouldn't, no? He wouldn't waste so much water. Very good. Next one. If we consume less, we produce less waste material. What is the model? How do you complete it?
Produce it.
No.
No?
No.
Will.
Okay, if we consume past tense less, we
Me.
Produce.
What? One model. You need the model. Giovanni,
Mean.
Julia, Erika. We what?
What?
Okay, would or could what? Produce, no? Less waste material. Very good. Now, 8. If we second conditional sentence, Past tense.
Bow.
No, the verb is destroy. If we what?
Destroy.
Past tense. If we destroy it,
The ozone layer, not
layer, que es la capa de ozono. If
Layer,
we
no.
destroy the ozone layer, nothing.
Save it. ¿Sí?
Remember the modal. If we destroy the ozone layer, nothing. What is the modal? Past tense, what is the modal? Second conditional
Bow.
sentence.
Might.
Nothing. Okay, if you want might, or what other option? Nothing, might, or could, yes, save us from the UV rays. Nothing might, nothing would, could save us from the UV rays. Okay? Clear? Very good. So, remember, this is the second conditional sentence. Past tense, siempre con el if, simple past. And in the second part, would, or could, or might, as the example that you have here, okay? Don't forget that. The idea is that now some students have participated so far, but the idea is that everybody participate. I have here students who haven't participated today. For example, Claudia Viviana, Claudia Patricia, okay? To practice. And what about, yo no he escuchado a los señores. ¿Qué pasó con here? Francisco, hello. Carlos, hello. Los señores no hablan. Vamos a hacer que hablen ahorita en la siguiente actividad, okay? So, Carlos, Francisco, very attentive to participate in this second activity. Giovanni, Pineda, also, please, the idea is that you participate, okay? And here, we are going to do another exercise. And this second exercise is with second conditional sentences, okay? Estamos reforzando y practicando ahorita, volvemos otra vez, conditional second conditional sentence, okay? So, we are going to start with the, okay? Remember the second conditional is about imaginary situations. So, I am going to share with you the screen again, and the first participant, hello, Francisco. Francisco, do you have microphone? Francisco, hello. Francisco parece que no tiene micrófono. Francisco, Giovanni, hello, Giovanni. Giovanni, Francisco. What about, there is another boy today? Hello, can you hear me? ¿Tenemos micrófono, Francisco? ¿No? Si no tiene, por favor, repórtelo allá por el chat. Okay, so this is the other activity that we are going to do. That is the roulette. Vamos, tenemos, van a mirar, observar que tenemos allá en la pantalla, wait a minute, tenemos una ruleta. We have the roulette. And remember that we are going to complete second conditional sentence. Okay? There is a question you have to think about and answer the question. imaginary situations. Todo esto es imaginario. Unreal situations. Okay? We are going to and the question is, what would you do if you were a superhero? What would you do if you were a superhero? Entonces tú tienes que empezar. Si yo fuera un superhéroe, if I were a superhero, complete the sentence. I would, I could, imaginary situations. Who's able to complete the sentence? ¿Quién nos va a ayudar a completar la oración? If I were a superhero, I what? 1 minute to think. Vamos a dar 1 minuto para que piense. And then use the microphone to participate. If I were a superhero, Erika, no me utilices el tú, preciosa, ¿ok? Después del would, no tú. Very good. You can participate in the chat. I would help people. Entonces, Erika, acuérdate, no vamos a utilizar el tú. Después de los modales, no va el tú. El verbo queda en infinitivo. I would help, y no me diga de people. People, ¿ok? Erika? Very good.
Okay.
I would help people. Entonces, no vamos a decir de people, sino people in general. El artículo no iría porque estamos hablando de toda la gente en general. Entonces, y el de es para determinar un objeto, una cosa, una persona en específico. ¿Ok? Very good. Erika, for your participation. Now, let's go on with the next one. Another question. Imaginary situations. What would you do if you could travel into the future? If you could travel into the future means si usted pudiera viajar al futuro. Si usted pudiera viajar al futuro, ¿qué harías? What would you do if you could travel into the future? Would the modal and could the past tense of can't. What would you do if you could travel into the future? Remember, you can use the chat to participate or you can use the microphone. Paula Andrea Ochubo, Cindy Joana Marín, no hemos participado. Cindy, what would you do if you could travel into the future? Who's talking? Carlos? Carlos, no te escuchamos. Carlos. Tienes problemas con tu micrófono, Carlos. Entonces, en ese caso, te tocaría que la escribieras. ¿Ok? Carlos? Very good. Let me see. Paula Andrea says, Uchubo. I could create my company. Okay. If you could travel into the future, you would create or you could create my company. Pero recuerda, si usted pudiera adelantarse, viajar al futuro, ¿qué harías? What would you do if you could travel into the future? Very good. Okay, it's good, Paula Andrea. Other students wants to participate? Do you want to use the microphone or the chat? Are there more answers? Only I could create my company? No more answers? No? There are many students and only one participation. No seamos tan tímidos, muchachitos, ¿ok? Do you want to say something else? Joanna, Jenny Joanna, Cindy, Paola, Tanya, Claudia. Okay. I could see my next generation. Very good, Erika. I could see my next generation. Very good. Now we are going to continue with another two, and then we continue explaining the project because time is finishing, okay? Let me see. Another situation. What would you do if you were a robot? Imagine that you were a robot. What would you do? Who wants to answer? ¿Por qué se me quedaron todos como silenciosos? What would you do if you were a robot? Who wants to use the microphone to read or use the chat? What would you do if you were a robot? Somebody wants to use the microphone? Paula Andrea Osorio, Julia Caro, Jenny Martínez, Claudia Sanabria, Marcela.
If I were a robot, it would do all the housework.
Okay, repeat again.
If I were a robot, it would do all the housework.
Okay, I would do all the housework, okay? I would do all the housework. Very good.
All the housework, okay.
Excellent, very good, very good. And thank you for your participation. Next, imaginary situations. ¿Sí? No estamos imaginando cosas y por eso estamos utilizando la condicional 2. What would you do if an alien visited you? Remember what is alien, no? Extraterrestre. What would you do if an alien visited you? Answer, what would you do if an alien visited you? Who wants to answer? Let me see it on the chat. Tanya says, I could leave heavy things. I could ask many things. Very good, Erika Navarrete. Congratulations to these girls that don't have a microphone, but you are participating on the chat. Very good, Jenny Joanna Martinez. Jenny says, I would ask the alien to take me to his or her planet. I would ask, no, I would ask you, Jenny Martínez. Tiene que decir, no es a mí, es al extraterrestre. I would ask the alien to take me to his planet. okay? I could talk about me. Very good, Jessica. Excellent. And now, let's go on to the next question. Next question, a couple of questions, and we continue with collaborative project. Okay, I remember that this conditional was in the last class, no? What would you do if you had a spaceship, que es una nave espacial? No, let's look for another question. Okay, what would you do if you were the richest person alive? Si fueras la persona más rica, okay, que está viva. What would you do if you were the richest person alive? Who wants to answer? What would you do if you were the richest person alive? What would you do? Can you please come up with ideas? Answer?
I could help people.
Okay, very good. I could help people. Remember that last class, you say I could help poor people, okay, street people. And the last one. What would you do if you could travel anywhere? Anywhere means a cualquier parte del mundo. What would you do if you could travel anywhere? What would you do if you could travel anywhere? What do you say?
I call to travel is
Yes, go ahead. I would travel.
I could travel Peru.
I would travel to Peru. Okay. I would travel. Yo viajaría. I would travel to Peru. Other student wants to say something? Other answer?
I could get to know cultures.
I could get to know cultures. Very good. I could get to know cultures. Very good. More answers?
I would like to enjoy the gastronomy.
Very good. I would like to enjoy the gastronomy. Very good. More, another possible answer? Because we finished with this one. What would you do if you could travel anywhere? No? No more answers? I could travel anywhere. Very good. Remember and practice, no? The most important is that you continue practicing and don't forget conditional 0, 1, and 2. The most difficult may be conditional 2. The other are very easy. Very good. Teacher, what? Who's going to speak? Who's going to speak? Nobody. Okay. And now we have some minutes to talk about collaborative project. So remember that you participated on the chat, on the forum, no? And I have given to you the feedback. Everybody participate, ya todos participaron ahí en el foro. If you go to the forum, you are going to see the teacher's feedback. Y entonces, si vaya al foro, tú vas a encontrar ¿qué vas a encontrar? Vas a encontrar la retroalimentación. ¿Qué se les recordó? ¿Qué se les pidió? Que por favor no hablen tanto de programas de sistemas de internet. La idea era no crear un programa porque todo el mundo está pensando en crear software applications. Pues así esté muy de moda. Lo importante es producir cosas diferentes, ¿no? Entonces yo les hice la observación allí. La idea era crear un objeto, mejorar algo que tú tuvieras, algún utensilio de tu oficina o algo que le facilitara el trabajo, ¿no? Crear cosas más que programas, ¿ok? Pero bueno, this is what are you gonna do now? Remember that these days, estos días, these days, you are going to answer the 5 questions that are in the collaborative project. Entonces, ¿qué es el siguiente paso? You are coming here, okay, to your class, and you go to collaborative project. Vamos al proyecto colaborativo, and there is this PDF, my 5 cents relative application. So, you download, usted va a abrir y la descarga. And you are going to fill in the information. Tal vez para poder, lógico, completar esta información, lo que tú debes hacer es pasarlo a Word, porque como está en PDF, pues no se puede editar. You write the names of the members of the group, and you start to answer the 5 questions. Number 1, what is it? Entonces, ¿en qué consiste ese proyecto que tú estás haciendo? How does it work? ¿Cómo hace para que funcione, para que trabaje? Why is this application useful for patients? Why this application used for psychologists? And you answer the question, why is it innovative? Entonces lo que tú vas a hacer es descargar el afiche, responde a esas 5 preguntas internamente y una vez las han resuelto esas 5 preguntas, son las que van a subir acá, Phase 1 de Shark Tank Project, ¿ok? Y suben esas 5 preguntas y allá también internamente empiezan a ensayar cómo van a responder esas 5 preguntas, ¿ok? Empiezan a ensayar y es importante que tengamos en cuenta para esa presentación la buena pronunciación. Here there is an application, I don't know if you are familiar with Natural Readers. No sé si ustedes están familiarizados con esta aplicación. That is Natural Readers. Miren, lo voy a compartir este link que estoy aquí copiando, lo de Natural Readers, lo comparto ahí en el chat para que ustedes lo tengan. Y como hay una dificultad que tenemos y un temor que es la pronunciación y el poder apropiarse del contenido, entonces se ayuden de ella. Ahí se las copié en el chat. naturalreaders.com. And this application is going to help you with the pronunciation. ¿Qué es lo que tú haces? Entonces, una vez tienen las respuestas a las preguntas, pueden copiar esas respuestas y vienen y la copian y la pegan acá en este tablerito. Que eso es editable. You copy the answers and you start to listen and repeat. copia todas las respuestas y empiezan a entrenar. For example,
drag and drop your files, or type, paste, and edit text here. Natural Reader is a professional text-to-speech program that converts any written text into spoken words. The paid versions of Natural Reader have many more features. If you are interested in using our voices for non-personal use such as for YouTube videos, e-learning, or other commercial or public purposes, please check out our Natural Reader commercial web application.
do you see? Everything, every test, cualquier test, every test that you copy and paste here, you can listen and listen several times until you get the pronunciation, and why not? You memorize the information that you are going to have. As you can see, there is here a play. When you say play,
drag and drop your files.
Observa que abajo va apareciendo también el texto y va resaltando. Drag and drop your files or type, paste and edit text here. ¿Ok? Él te va a leer todas las respuestas que tú has dado a las 5 preguntas y practicas la pronunciación, como también a través de la repetición tú te vas apropiando del contexto. ¿Ok? And that is what you are gonna do. Here in the chat, mira, aquí en el foro de nuevo, in this forum, I am going to let you know what is the hour of your presentation. Porque la próxima semana, el miércoles, ya estamos haciendo la sustentación a este proyecto. Entonces, subió el documento de las 5 preguntas Phase 1. Internamente preparan la presentación PowerPoint, que es con imágenes, figuras, que esté representando las respuestas. Y los 3 deben estar en capacidad de responder algunas o todas de las 5 preguntas que se le han dado. Lo subieron acá y aquí en el foro vamos a encontrar la hora, porque ya sabemos la fecha, en que vamos a hacer nuestra presentación. ¿Ok? Do you have any questions? ¿Tenemos preguntas about the collaborative project? ¿Hay alguna pregunta?
Profe, una pregunta, ¿hasta cuándo hay plazo de subir el PDF?
Yo les voy a mandar un mensajito y les voy a dar plazo hasta el próximo lunes, que es el 14 de febrero. ¿Sí o no? ¿Es 14? Yes. February 14. Ese día, entonces, mis amores, tenemos el plazo de tal forma que ya el miércoles estamos listos para hacer la presentación. Claudia, what question do you have? Claudia, questions? ¿No? ¿Tú ya preguntaste? ¿Y no?
Sí, sí, señora. No, profe. Hola, profe. Buenas noches.
Do you have
Eso es
project?
respecto al... Respecto a lo que nos toca subir es sobre el invento, ¿verdad?
Claro, mi vida. El invento.
Sí, pero entonces es que tú nos hiciste retroalimentación, pues que nosotros queremos inventar un software para poder hacer las declaraciones de ICA anual, que eso al momento no existe. Eso es para diseñarlo, es algo nuevo, para facilitar el trabajo tan operativo que hay en el área contable. Entonces la idea es esa. No sé si podamos seguir con eso, nos toca cambiar el proyecto.
Hice la sugerencia que si tenían o podían encontrar un objeto o algún invento que pudieran mejorar de ya lo creado, pues háganlo, porque es que la mayoría se está yendo por aplicaciones, software, websites, páginas web. Y entonces todo ha quedado como igual, ¿no? Como muy repetitivo. Y porque pues en el medio, ya en la internet, hay una mano de páginas y websites. Entonces, inclusive para que tú lo expliques, va a ser un poco complicado. ¿Cuáles son esas partes de software? cuáles son las características que tiene, sus usos. Mientras que si hablamos de un objeto, de una máquina o algo, pues claro, va a usted poder colocar en su presentación el objeto, la máquina. Tienen que ser muy creativos todos ustedes que tienen esos paquetes, websites, applications, cómo lo ilustrarían muy bien en esa presentación oral que van a hacer, porque la presentación oral no debe ser que tú llegas y copias las respuestas y las pegas allá en el PowerPoint. No, son imágenes, ilustraciones, diagramas, algo que te ayude como recurso para tu presentación. Pero no es llegar y copiar todas las respuestas del documento y copiarlas allá en una filmina, en una slide del PowerPoint o de la aplicación que ustedes vayan a utilizar para hacer su presentación. Se tratan de ser también muy creativos, muy dinámicos, no utilizar tanto texto, más imagen para explicar en qué consiste, cuáles son sus partes. Así como cuando yo les hice la presentación del BMW, ¿se acuerdan? De BMW that changed the color. Ahí estaban hablando, pero lo que mostraban era el auto y los diferentes cambios que se le habían hecho. ¿Ok? Tania, do you have a question?
Entonces podemos cambiar.
Sería chévere.
Bueno.
Si quieren cambiar, mi querida adorada Tania, si ustedes quieren cambiar para las últimas 5 preguntas, es válido, porque ya se les hizo la observación. Y trabajan su proyecto, las 5 preguntas, con respecto a ese nuevo invento que tú tienes, ¿ok? Pues porque se les hizo la observación que no programas, no aplicaciones, les queda un poco complejo explicarlo, va a tener de pronto mucha terminología de palabras técnicas, se les puede dificultar un poco más, ¿no? Y queda muy repetitivo, todo el mundo con websites y aplicaciones. Interesante es ver objetos nuevos, sus partes, etc. ¿Ok? Pero, si ustedes quieren continuar con su proyecto, hablando de la página web, dale. Era simplemente es una sugerencia, ¿no? Ok, Lady Guzmán, your question.
Profe, buenas noches.
Hello.
Qué pena, es que estoy un poquito maluca, no sé si me escuchas bien.
Y te escuchamos.
Listo, profe, yo le podría pedir un favor. Al
Lady.
final que se acabe la clase, ¿me puede regalar unos minuticos, por favor?
Un minutito porque yo continúo con otra clase, preciosas, y ya se nos venció el tiempo, ¿ok? So, if you don't have more questions, I continue with Lady Maribel. Class is over. Thank you so much for your participation tonight, and see you next Wednesday. Go to your forum, vamos al foro, preciosas, y allá en el foro va a encontrar la hora de ingreso a la clase para hacer su presentación. ¿Ok? Thank you so much. And bye bye. See you. Tania, Lady, no sé, resolví sus preguntas y quedo con Lady.
Thank you.
Bye bye. See you.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. See you. Have a good
you,
night.
miss.
Bye bye. Bye.
Profe,
Okay. Dime.
una pregunta. Mi grupo es el L. El grupo L recién pues se creó o se adhirió unas personas en mi grupo y nosotros no hemos contestado o no contestamos el foro de las 2 preguntas. Aún podemos hacerlo, podemos tener chance. Pues la verdad es que yo todavía no he tenido comunicación con mi otra compañera.
La
Sí,
profe,
sí, ya estoy de nuevo acá. Dime.
profe, qué pena. Lo que pasa es que desafortunadamente no pudimos cumplir con las dos preguntas del foro. Entonces, si es la posibilidad, tenemos ya nuestro invento, un producto tangible, ya lo tenemos ya en mente. Pero entonces la posibilidad de pronto de que si nos puede dar el chance de responder las dos preguntas que tocaba contestar en el foro.
No, precioso. Ya lo que debes hacer es el documento final, o sea, las 5 preguntas, y ahí ya ubícate, responde las 5 preguntas con el proyecto que tú tienes. O sea, ya no más foro. Se van a enfocar ahorita en el documento final y en la presentación. Es con el producto que tú dices que ya tienes, responde a las 5 preguntas. Las 2 preguntas del foro inclusive se encuentran ya en el documento final. Entonces, responden el documento final, suban el documento allá en Phase One y váyanse mejor preparando para la presentación final, que eso tiene bastante peso. ¿Ok, Lady?
Listo, profe, otra consulta es que dentro de mi grupo se unió una compañera que se llama Paola Rojas y ella todavía no se ha reportado ni nada, entonces ¿para qué?
Entonces, claro, mi muñeca, tú tienes que reportármelo a mí a través de mensajería y hacen la presentación con tu otra compañera o compañero que tengas, ¿ok?
Listo, profe, muchas gracias, feliz noche.
Have a good night.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye, see you.